Hello everybody, welcome back to Elden Ring. In this video we're going to go over how you can create preserving boluses. These are used to cure or prevent rot buildup. Quite important, particularly if you're going across the Lake of Rot and you don't want to be using any faith abilities to heal yourself. Now the first thing you're going to need is the recipe. So to get that, you're going to want to come over to the Siofra Riverwell over here. Head underground. You'll follow a fairly linear path to a lift, which is kind of, I guess, to the south of me right now. Go down the lift and you'll very shortly come to the site of grace that we're at right now. From here then, we are going to grab the cookbook itself so that we can talk about the ingredients that we need. Just going to be over here on the back. Obviously I'm not going to fight these. Hopefully they don't give me too much trouble right now, because that could be bad. So the cookbook then, we can open that up and you will see, I'm going to get it on the screen in a second, that you need Ducust herba, the sacramental buds, and the, where are we, and the crystal cave moss. Let me see if I can bring this up. Cookbook 6, Zone Boluses. So we can come into here. Yes. Ducust herba, crystal cave moss, and sacramental buds. Ducust herba is all over the place, right down here. You can get loads of it literally right now. The other two then can be a little more difficult to find. So I have a place for both of them. One of them is a little bit far out. I haven't actually checked the Celia cave. It may well be in there, but I definitely know that you can get some in the Stillwater cave. So when you're in caves, there is two different types of moss, but this crystal moss apparently is supposed to grow in darker caves. So if you're in a particularly dark cave, that's where you will find crystal moss. I'll just show one piece, just so you guys can see what it looks like as we go in here, and it's literally this blue looking moss right here. Obviously the normal green moss isn't going to be it. There's a couple of more patches as you go in. You can literally see one just above the head in the distance. There's some more over in the dark over there as well. So that's going to be the crystal moss. And then next, there are two good places that I think you can get the sacramental buds, but the best out of the two, in my opinion, and is probably most local to where you're going to need it, is here in the Church of Plague. So if we just go over this way, which is on the eastern side of Caelid, it's not too difficult to reach up here if you need to. Obviously you can clear Celia Town, or you can come up from the top. Whichever kind of way you feel like getting here, it's all good. But it literally just spawns in the church. Where are we? It's not spawning in my church, that's bad. I have an alternative, but yeah, here we go. Spawns in the church, look. Although apparently it doesn't respawn when we've rested. Let me check this for a second. Okay, so apparently this stuff doesn't respawn here. I thought it would need some time to respawn. The second place then, just in case this is a bust for you, is quite a bit further. So I apologise for that, but it is a little hideaway. It might even be that gap there on the map. But you come over to the Altus Highway Junction, and there's a fairly decent cave. Now I've got to hope these ones have respawned for me, otherwise it's going to look real bad. But effectively, we just want to come over to the top here, and we'll basically follow that ridge of rocks around, and that'll lead us to a gap in the mountainside there. There's a starlight amber up here. I haven't fully looked at exactly what it does, but yeah, so we come up this way. Yes, it looks like my marker was correct. So yeah, you come up here, and we'll have another place where the sacramental buds can spawn. It looks like they haven't really respawned. There's usually quite a lot of them up here as well, so it's a good place to come grab them. But I did think it was supposed to respawn every rest, but I guess they've slowed it down for the sacramental buds. But either way, that's two spots you can get them from that I think are pretty good. They're both quite close to sites of grace and don't have any monsters guarding them or anything. And that is everything that you'll need to make your boluses. Should keep you going for a while. Hopefully this helps you guys out, and I will see you all in the next video.